The Student Government Association is trying to light a match under an administrator who say is burning away your money.
While things are heating up in SGA, the Cougar newspaper is taking it all off and getting a little kinky for Valentine's Day weekend.
And in studio, the new Center for Student Involvement director gives you her plan for improving the life and experience on campus. It's Wednesday, February 11th, 2015. I'm Brittany Taylor.
And I'm Peter Kelly. At UH News starts now. For the first time ever, the UH student newspaper will be flaunting its sexy side. Today, the Cougar releases a special sex edition just in time for Valentine's weekend.
Just thought there would be a lot of dick.
The Cougar, which has been running for more than 70 years, says it wants to bring students an educational and sex-positive experience. This project is the paper's biggest collaboration with Coug TV, including videos featuring commentary from students across campus, not to mention articles touching on everything from sexual identity, birth control, all the way to the progression of sex in film.
This is someone that you're doing the nasty with who you wouldn't take home to your parents.
If you can't find a Cougar newspaper rack, you can always pass by their offices at the UC North. The articles and videos can also be found at thedailycougar.com.
In a developing story, students throughout the UH college system are heading to Austin this month to ask state congressmen for more funding. SGA is working with the President's office and the SGA cabinet at UH downtown to provide students with bus rides to the Capitol on February 24th. SGA says it wants to highlight the academic and economic progression the school has made within the past few years. Associate Director Charlotte Christian is organizing the trip.
Students apply, so that was really an exciting milestone there. But the first time this trip was put together was 2 years ago.
At UH News will bring you more coverage as the story unfolds.
In the meantime, SGA is demanding President Couture dismiss the school's administration and finance vice president. Outside the Senate chamber, reporter Faith Alford has the story. Faith?
According to the Cougar, Student Government Association will be meeting tonight to discuss the no-confidence bill. SGA is calling for the resignation of Administration and Finance Vice President Carlucci. SGA says Carlucci has been mismanaging students' finances.
We have no confidence in the leadership of the Division of Administration and Finance.
Some of the student concerns include parking and transportation, Hire One, and auxiliary services. SGA has continuously fought with the department on these issues and want to move forward.
We're hoping that with the vote of no confidence passing and then the pressure created by petitions that students themselves are starting and signing will yield positive results.
I'm Faith Alford reporting from SGA Chambers with Channel 6 at UH News.
Now, the no confidence vote does not give SGA the power to fire administrators, but forces the university president to formally review the student government's complaints.
Oscar-winning Matthew McConaughey is set to give the year's graduation commencement speech in the TDECU Stadium. Having a name like McConaughey is a big step forward in UH new Welcome to the Powerhouse campaign. Dr. Couture is showing everyone U of H is the place to be. The event is Friday, May 15th, and will begin at 7 p.m. It is open to the public, and tickets will be available starting April 3rd.
Showing love to those in need may be the sweetest form of charity, especially if it comes with sprinkles and icing. At the CV2, reporter Destinie Holiday.
Love is definitely in the air today here at Cougar Village 2, where students are making Valentine's Day cards for Texas Children's Hospital. They demonstrate that giving back to others is equally as important as having a strong sense of community.
We decided to do a February social, and instead of just having just sort of a regular Valentine's Day, just come together, eat cupcakes and stuff, we decided it'd be a really great idea to reach out to Texas Children's Hospital.
Through Cougs Care, University of Houston students show that Valentine's Day isn't just about your immediate loved ones, but being charitable and showing love to others in need. Reporting from Cougar Village 2, I'm Destinie Holiday, Channel 6 at UH.
While we take the time to love those around us, let's not forget about those we've committed to. If your relationship could use a little bit more intimacy, here's a place you can help to relight your passion. Reporting from outside the Center of Counseling and Psychological Services, Jessica Moreno.
Chocolate, roses, and sex might make your Valentine's more enjoyable, but studies suggest that a visit to couples therapy could make your relationship long-lasting.
The research shows that sometimes couples wait for at least 6 years. I mean, having problems for that long before they even come in.
Counseling and Psychology Director Dr. Nago has been a therapist for more than 20 years and specializes in sex therapy. Nago says some common problems in relationships include sexual desire discrepancy, trust issues, and breakdown in communication.
Not all couples are aware that dialoguing is really important, more in some cases than actually solving it, because you may not be able to.
Nago says that while 31% of couples' problems are solvable, 69% of them are not. But not all problems have to deal with communication.
Usually premature ejaculation or erectile dysfunction, erectile issues, that brings the couple in because, you know, it's interfering with their otherwise good sexual relationship.
Dr. Nago says if couples find themselves constantly arguing and not resolving their problems, they may consider counseling. Outside the Student Services Center, Jessica Moreno, Channel 6 at UH News.
Couples counseling is available only to UH students and their partners who may or may not attend the school.
Nago has counseled many couples and individuals through sex and relationship therapy, including LGBT, polyamorous, and even asexual students.
CAPS is located on the second floor of the Student Services 1 building. To step up and initiate consultation, you can call CAPS or visit the website at www.uh.edu/CAPS.
For the first time on At UH, we'll be bringing you coverage of the latest social media trends. In the studio today, At UH's very own social mediaologist, Gabrielle Gator and India Hardridge. And now, Kara Willis welcomes our first in-studio guest this season, the new director for the Center for Student Involvement, Dr. Tina Powelson.
It's the frequent movie premieres. It's the top recreational facility on a college campus. Whatever the reason, students across the world are flocking to the University of Houston, and it could be for the active student body. No office has more direct impact on student life at UH than the Center for Student Involvement. I'm Kara Willis. Today we're talking to CSI's new leading woman, Dr. Tina Powelson. Powelson has over 11 years' experience in student affairs. Before coming to UH, she was the Director of Student Activities and Greek Life at Georgia Southern University. Student Affairs Vice President Keith Kowalka says Powelson brings invaluable experience to UH and has a proven track record for developing strong programs. How are you, Ms. Powelson?
I'm good, thank you.
Great. I have a couple of questions for you. I'm so excited that you're the new head over the Involvement Center. How do you feel about it?
I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be here. I've been here for about a month, and we are moving quickly to develop some new and great initiatives through our office.
Well, I think I speak for me and the rest of the students here at UH that we're really excited. But my first question is, what changes will you be implementing with the new Involvement Center?
Absolutely. I think there's lots of good things that we're going to be doing here in the upcoming future. We're taking a really good look at the office and why we do what we do and the students we're here to serve, and really going to develop in some 3 major areas for registered student organizations, our leadership and civic engagement area, and then also the work we do with our fee-funded organizations. So taking a good look at what do we currently do, how are we doing this really well, and how can we do a better job.
So just tweaking what you had last semester and then making it better this semester.
Well, that is a part of it, but we'll be launching some brand new initiatives. A lot for our registered student organizations and making sure they've got some really good resources and support from our office and the campus to make sure that they're able to manage their organizations well.
Speaking of student organizations, what student organizations are involved for anyone wondering out there?
Absolutely. We have over about 450 registered student organizations on campus.
Gosh.
Yeah, absolutely. So from anything related to your academic discipline to an interest group, spiritual and faith-based groups, there's pretty much anything out there that you may want. If not, all you need is a handful of friends, a constitution, a faculty staff advisor, and we'll help you get one started.
Nice.
Yeah.
So my next question is, what can, without giving too much away,
Sure.
what can students expect from the new Involvement Center?
Yeah. Well, specifically with our registered student organizations area, we'll have a strong registration process that will happen every year that will lead them into some great learning experiences. So we'll be launching some workshop series for students that they can learn and get some good educational experience. We'll be providing lots of great leadership experiences and really going to ramp up our civic engagement area as well, so students understand how to actively use their voice and to address campus and social issues around them.
Nice. My next question is, are there any other activities that students can expect? Like, I know freshmen coming in, they're looking for a way to get involved. Is there anything that would really strike out to freshmen coming on campus?
For sure. Right now we've got applications out for our fee-funded student organization group. So we've got some active organizations that are out there planning campus programs all over the place. So Frontier Fiesta is coming up, Homecoming's in the fall. We've got Council for Ethnic Organizations that plans multicultural and diversity type events. So there's plenty out there to get involved with. And first stop is stop at our office here on campus, and we'll be happy to get them in touch.
Well, I'm really looking forward to everything that is coming with the new Involvement Center. Thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
This semester, the UC not only welcomes a new student involvement director, but also a new division. Reporting from the Center for Diversity Inclusion, Maria Aguilera. Maria?
The Center for Diversity and Inclusion offers many programs and services for students to gain leadership experience. Their goal is to engage, empower, and educate, and they're located here at the new Student Center, which opened its doors for students last fall. Director Nia Blair says UH is the second most diverse institution in the country. Her goal is to help students understand and respect each other's differences.
The center in itself is meant to be a home away from home, a safe space on campus where students can come, feel free to be themselves, come to engage with one another about different topics, as well as study, hang out, eat your lunch, meet the staff.
Blair says she wants to push issues that impact everyone, especially those facing unfairness and injustice. Some students shared what they'd like to see from the department.
I guess like showcasing the different cultures and like the arts or the food and just different ideas.
UH student Danny Foelber and his organization teamed up with the center in January for a day of service.
We tried to get 500 students to just go out for like one full day and serve across our community, and I know that they played a major role in that.
Reporting from the Center for Diversity and Inclusion, I'm Maria Aguilera with Channel 6 at UH News.
The Center will be promoting several upcoming events, which you can find on the Center for Diversity Inclusion Facebook and Twitter. It's definitely a day of firsts as we bring you the latest season of At UH. And now for the first time on the show, the At UH News team is bringing you the latest in entertainment news. I'm Kara Willis. Up next, Gabby Gator and India Hardridge with your social media forecast.
We've got the looks.
We've got the talent.
And
we've got the scoop.
I'm Gabby Gator.
And I'm India Hardridge.
And we're your social media-ologists.
This week in social media, are you bayless on National Bay Day? Well, you're not the only one.
Check out some of these lonely Valentine's Day memes floating around Instagram.
Remember that being alone on Valentine's Day is really no different than any other day of your life.
Do I have a date for V-Day? Yes, February 14th.
And for all you gamers,
I'm going to spend this Valentine's Day with my ex, Box 360.
Want to spice up your Snapchat story?
Try the new University of Houston geo filters. Whenever you're on campus, be sure to include it in all your Snapchat pics to make your non-Cougs friends jealous.
And last but not least, in case you've been living under a rock,
Jesus has risen again.
In the release of an unanticipated collaboration with Paul McCartney, Kanye West sings ballads of love for his mother and daughter, Northwest, who is actually featured here in the music video. We're sure you already have Valentine's Day plans, but sometimes you just end up at the movies. But don't worry, because this weekend, the silver screen might have you blushing bright red.
Look at me.
I am.
Set to release this weekend is 50 Shades of Grey. We have a lot to look forward to after the novel by E.L. James piqued the interest of so many fans. The movie stars Jamie Dornan and Dakota Johnson and is bound to spice up everyone's Valentine's Day. The new age erotica is bound to be as controversial as it is entertaining.
It seems all the guys will be showing off their smooth moves this weekend. On Friday, Kingsmen, the Secret Service, comes to theater.
Are we going to stand around here all day, or are we going to fight?
It looks like it's going to be a smooth cross between Mission Impossible and the Jump Street movies. Samuel Jackson once again will be a supporting actor. But who better? Michael Caine won't be helping Batman this time, but Alfred will always be a favorite to everyone.
Well, that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of At UH.
We'll have new episodes every week on Wednesdays. You can check us out on your Coug TV in your dorm room.
Or you can find our episodes online at cougtv.com.